Welcome back guys to another installment on my YouTube channel. I just want to apologise for the lack of content this week because I've been super busy at work. I've literally been working about something like 60 hours to cover, so it's been real difficult to I didn't get any content out. Back to normal next week, so we're getting some more videos out. But I have been sticking really strict to the diet. It's been a really successful week in terms of the cut. Weight's coming down again. I'm really starting to see the shreds come out, so we're getting there, guys. We're almost there. It's week 9 now, so 3 more weeks after this we'll be finishing at week 12. I'm going to push it as much as we can to see what we can get. An update, I'm back to 5x5, 5 reps this week mainly. I finished the 2 weeks on 12 reps, 12 plus reps. So yeah, we're back to 5 now, and I'm glad that I managed to hit 140 kilos 5 for 5 on squats, and I also managed to get a 90 kilo bench for 5 sets of 5 reps. So yeah, that's good. Strength is still there, even though we're 9 weeks into the diet now. So it's good stuff. It's good to keep those lifts up, to tell your body that you still need that muscle mass because you're still pushing those kind of weight. When you start to drop in strength, your body's going to recognize that pretty much, that you're not pushing as hard as you were. And even if you drop the intensity of your workouts, that's the time when it's going to shred some muscle mass because you're not using it anymore. And that is just simply because your body is always trying to be efficient. It doesn't want to carry around any extra weight that it doesn't need. And if you're dieting down, and you're not giving your body that stimulus to incorporate all of those muscle fibers anymore, then it's just going to get rid of them. So yeah, it gets tough. The lighter you get, the more weight you lose, but you just have to keep pushing harder and harder. And that's why with the cut, it starts pretty easy, and then it just gets harder and harder and harder and harder and harder, in all sorts of different aspects, mentally, physically. Physically, as I was just explaining, and also mentally it'll get harder. We'll work today, and then we're going to do an arm session. I've been training every day, which is good. So I've been able to do different sort of split up my sessions a lot. I don't think I've had a day off training in about 15 days now, so yeah, really pushing the hell out of my body because I want to get the best results I can, and I've given myself a shorter time frame this time round, so I'm really seeing what we can do in a short time. Right, so enough babbling on. Get showered, go to work, and then next clip probably see we'll be training arms. Right, so first exercise, neutral grip cable pull down. I haven't tried this exercise before, so I thought I'd give it a go. I quite like this one because you can really load the weight up and you get a really good squeeze in your triceps at the bottom. And for this exercise we did 5 sets of 12 reps, 1 warm up set at the beginning, and then also we did a drop set after the 5 sets on your working weight. I know I said I was going to do 5 reps this week, but I had been doing that all week and most of my muscles were all really sore, to be honest, so I thought I'd just touch up arms for the last session of the week. Next exercise, we're doing the overhead dumbbell extensions. We're doing 5 sets of 10 reps for this exercise. This is pretty much one of my go-to staple movements, triceps. I find it's really good for building mass, and I incorporate this sort of little twist in the wrist, and what that does is really take some stress off my elbows, because I used to get some elbow pain from just doing this straight on and strict. But I added this in, and it completely got rid of all the... So with the training for the triceps, we're going to hit the triceps from 3 different angles. So we started off with the pushing down, and then we were laying down with the tricep extension with the dumbbells, and now this is an overhead cable extension, and that just means you're putting the tricep through all the ranges of motion that you need in order to get that full development of the muscle, which is what we want really. So with this movement, 5 sets of 12, and then we did a drop set on the last set, and really just burnt out with that. And finally, just to finish off triceps, we did single arm cable extensions. What you want to do with this one is really just take just a brief pause. You'll see I just pause just a second, just a millisecond at the bottom, just to squeeze the tricep and really finish off. We're doing about 15 reps with this, just a high burnout set. Each arm 3 sets
And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just to really just finish off the tricep. So going on to biceps now. With my arm workouts, I'll usually just start off with triceps as it's the larger muscle, so I just put a little bit more focus on that. Anyway, starting off biceps with just some barbell curls. Going as heavy as possible, about 10 reps, 5 sets. Form's not amazing here, I recognise that, but I was really just trying to get that strength stimulus in there. I then went on to some hammer curls with dumbbells, about 5 sets, 12 reps. Don't worry too much about adding too much weight. Really get a good squeeze at the top again. I do like this movement because you can also use your forearms in there as well to get that full arm development. Right, so to finish up the workout, we're just doing some concentration curls with dumbbells. About 8 reps each arm, 3 sets. Really focus on the squeeze at the top, controlling on the way down. This is an isolation movement, so you really want to focus on the form rather than the weight.
Short and sweet video today. I want to thank you guys for checking in, and I'll see you in the next one.